rising star in international holidays. And ladies and gentlemen, this award goes to Naviora. Let's give it up for the founder and CEO Gaurav Agarwal and team as we welcome them on stage, please. Launched in 2025, Naviora quickly made its mark for international holidays across Asia and Europe, backed by strong expertise and exceptional client testimonials.
Thank you, sir, for joining us tonight at the Outlook Business Spotlight Achievers Awards 2025. And congratulations for this remarkable achievement.
Thank you so much.
So there are a few questions that I would like to ask you.
Sure.
So how does this award reflect the collective dedication and performance of your organization?
So it essentially reassures us that if you put clients' interests first, if you put them, like if you genuinely care for their exceptional holiday experiences, it's worth it. And like this award is a benchmark. It encourages us to push our bar higher with every holiday.
Right. So how do you ensure your company keeps evolving and innovating amid constant change, and especially in this market?
So two main planks. One is continuous learning via one like self-travel, like we travel ourselves, our team travels in terms of the areas, that destinations that we offer, and also listening in to the trends and the preferences of the travelers. And at the same time, in terms of technology, the idea is not to overdo it. Like a travel app, you access everything in one place. It becomes a part of your seamless holiday journey,
right,
and not like you are it's another obstacle, another tech layer. So we like to keep a balance in terms of that human touch that goes behind every holiday that we curate.
That's great to know, and of course first-hand experience works very well in this industry. Coming to my last question, what forward-looking strategy are you gearing up for to remain ahead of future disruptions?
For us at now, like we are a young company, for us it's more about number one, adding more destinations that we cater to, and also being human. Like there is a growing wave of automating things, automating holidays, automating responses. What we are trying to do in this fast changing environment is to stay human. We leverage tech, we leverage AI, we leverage the tools to simplify things, to simplify holidays, but at the heart, we value our guests, their experiences as human.
So keeping that human touch alive
Correct.
is very important. Thank you so much, sir, for sharing your lovely insights with us, and I wish you all the best for future.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations once again. Ladies and gentlemen, to the next award of this evening, which is Innovation in Digital Payments and Banking Infrastructure. Ladies and gentlemen, this award goes to Ruger Fintech Private Limited. Let's give it up, ladies and gentlemen, as we continue to keep the ball going and the momentum going. KV Arangasamy and Gopal Majumdar, if you're with us, the MD, founder and CBO, to kindly join us on stage, please. Ruger, powering the fintech of Bharat, stands at the forefront of India's fintech revolution. Okay, we'll ensure the award reaches the very well-deserved winners. But let's keep the momentum going, ladies and gentlemen, as we now move forward to our next award, which is for AI innovation in fraud risk management. And ladies and gentlemen, this award goes to Zrika. Let's give it up for Zrika, please. Do I see the representatives of Zrika with us? Okay, we'll ensure that this award also reaches the very well-deserved winners, but congratulating the team once again. Ladies and gentlemen, to our next category of this evening, which is Best Innovative Skincare. And ladies and gentlemen, the award goes to T5 Serum by Ses Derma. Let's give it up for the team, please. Do I see the representatives joining us on stage? Yes, I do see someone running up. Yes, sir, good to have you with us. The company representatives receiving the award on behalf of the management, Mr. Nitin Jain, founder, and Mr. Saurav Oja, co-founder, Iberia Pharmaceuticals, with 35 years of Spanish expertise. Ses Derma pioneers in nanotechnology and liposomal delivery, targeting actives into the deepest skincare and setting global benchmarks. Congratulations once again. Ladies and gentlemen, to our next award of the evening, which is Impact Leader Transforming India's Skincare Market. Ladies and gentlemen, this award goes to Shaili Mehrotra, the founder and CEO at Fixderma India Private Limited. Let's give it up for Shaili as we welcome her on stage, please. Do we have Shaili with us or the team representatives? Okay, we'll ensure this award reaches the very well-deserved winner, but congratulating the team once again. Ladies and gentlemen, to our next award of this evening, which is Iconic Organization in Transformational Education. And ladies and gentlemen, this award goes to Agastya International Foundation. Let's give it up for Sai Chandrasekhar, the Executive Director Operations, to kindly join us on stage, please. Agastya International Foundation is a pioneering educational movement dedicated to sparking curiosity, nurturing creativity, and building confidence in underserved children across the country. Congratulations. To our next award of the evening, ladies and gentlemen, which is Steel Performance Leader of the Year. Ladies and gentlemen, this award goes to Anubhav Kathuria, the Managing Director at Synergy Advanced Metals Limited. But I'm being told we have the CEO, Mr. C.P. Agarwal, and the Vice President, Abhishek Madan, on his behalf to kindly join us on stage, please. And let's keep the momentum and the cheer and the applaud going, ladies and gentlemen. The strategic vision of Anubhav Kathuria and his forward-looking leadership has transformed SAML into a technologically advanced and high-performance stainless steel manufacturer today. Congratulations. To our next award of the evening, ladies and gentlemen, which is Future Ready Workspaces Innovator. Ladies and gentlemen, the award goes to Simply Work Offices Private Limited. Let's give it up for Simply Work, please. I'm being told Sarabjit Singh, AVP Facilities, will in fact be joining us to accept the award. Founded in 2018 by Kunal Walia, Simply Work Offices is one of India's largest outsourced workspace providers, offering premium scalable flex offices across 85 plus centers in major cities. Thumbs up from the photographers. Thank you so much. Managed to get the perfect shot. Time for us to move towards our next award, ladies and gentlemen, which is Innovative Media Strategist of the Year. And ladies and gentlemen, with a huge round of applause, join me in welcoming Avinash Tiwari, the Head of Digital Services North at Havas Media. Let's give it up for Avinash as we welcome him on stage, please. We can have a little more enthusiasm, ladies and gentlemen. Avinash is an engineer by education and a marketer by profession, currently spearheading North and East Digital at Havas Media with almost 200 plus campaigns, 30 plus industry awards, and proven brand building experience. Congratulations. Our next award, ladies and gentlemen, is for Visionary Leader of the Year. Ladies and gentlemen, with a huge round of applause, join me in welcoming Aditya Khemka, Managing Director of CP Plus AIL, as he gets the Visionary Leader of the Year, requesting the team to join us on his behalf, please. An instigator for introducing new technologies to the Indian market, a well-trusted advisor with a deep understanding of security and surveillance industry, Aditya Khemka's extensive experience of almost over 3 decades in multiple industries today. Congratulations to the team. Our next award, ladies and gentlemen, is for the category Leadership Excellence Award, Communication and Brand Strategy. Ladies and gentlemen, this award goes to Neha Agarwal, Vice President PR, Percept Profiler Division of Percept Limited. Let's give it up for Neha as we welcome her on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, we need a little more cheer, a little more enthusiasm. Let's join our hands together and applaud for all the leaders that are joining us on stage. Neha is a distinguished communication leader with close to 2 decades of experience in public relations and brand strategy. Congratulations to our next award of the evening, ladies and gentlemen, which is Best Innovative Sunscreen. And ladies and gentlemen, this award goes to PhotoSafe Gold Sunscreen by Termpix. Let's give it up for PhotoSafe, please. Let's have a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. The company representatives receiving the award on behalf of the management, Mr. Nitin Jain, founder, and Mr. Saurav Ojha, the co-founder, represent modern, balanced, and science-packed dermatology with smart formulations for your skin and hair needs. Congratulations to the team. Moving on to our next award, ladies and gentlemen, which is the category Emerging Leader in Pure Spices. Ladies and gentlemen, this award goes to Suresh Bafna, the CEO at Ahara. Let's have a huge round of applause as we welcome him on stage, please. Let's keep the momentum going, ladies and gentlemen. Only fair to those we see on stage joining us. A company dedicated to preserving the natural flavor and purity of Indian spices by blending traditional recipes with modern technology. Big thumbs up from the videographers. But let's keep the momentum going, ladies and gentlemen. Let's move towards our next award, which is for Corporate Gifting Excellence and Innovation Leader of the Year. Ladies and gentlemen, this award goes to Consortium Gifts. Let's have the MD, Gaurav Agarwal, kindly join us on stage, please. Gaurav is a renowned leader in the industry, a speaker, podcaster, investor, consultant, entrepreneur, multiple hats, who's transformed thousands of careers with his powerful framework and unstoppable energy. Congratulations once again. Ladies and gentlemen, moving on to our next award of this evening, which is Pet Food Company of the Year. With a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, join me in welcoming Perfect Pet Foods. Let's give it up for Perfect Pet Foods, please, as we welcome the founder and CEO, Prashant Patwaradan, to kindly join us on stage, please. Perfect Foods is globally recognized for pioneering new segments in natural human-grade pet nutrition with multiple international awards. It is the world's largest, ladies and gentlemen, producer of Himalayan cheese treats, a leader in freeze-dried innovation. Congratulations once again. Moving on to our next category, ladies and gentlemen, which is Best School of the Year. With a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Ambience Public School. We will have Manjeet Singh, Head of Senior Manager Brand Marketing and Digital Communications, who in fact will be joining us to accept this award on behalf of Ambience Schools. Ambience Public School, New Delhi is a progressive institution dedicated to shaping learners who think critically, innovate confidently, and engage meaningfully with a very, very evolving world. Moving on to our next category of the evening, ladies and gentlemen, which is Emerging Regular Technology Solution of the Year. And ladies and gentlemen, this award goes to Zrika. Let's give it up for Zrika, please. Let's have the founder and CEO and the CBO, Mr. Pramod Gangi and Dr. Kopal Vyas, to kindly join us on stage, please. Okay, we'll ensure this reaches the very well-deserved winners. But ladies and gentlemen, time for us to move towards our next category and next award of this evening, which is Innovative Leaders in Manufacturing, HVLS. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Adya Airtech. Let's have the MD and co-founder Mahesh TS kindly join us on stage, please. Let's have a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. This is the least that we can do for all the leaders who are joining us on stage. They are one of you, you know them, they're peers, leaders, and mentors. A self-made man with a high school dropout followed his dreams and has grown from humble beginnings from strength to strength. 30 years of experience, his expertise speaks in the fields of electrical, electronical, and mechanical services industry. Congratulations once again. To our next award, ladies and gentlemen, which is an icon in robotic and transplant surgery. Ladies and gentlemen, with a huge round of applause, join me in welcoming Dr. Mohan Keshavmurthy, the Principal Director, Renal Sciences at Fortis Hospital, Bangaretta Road, Bengaluru. Let's have a huge round of applause as we welcome the doctor on stage. Dr. Mohan is a globally respected urologist, gynecologist, andrologist, and transplant and robotic surgeon with over 3 decades of clinical excellence. To our next category of the evening, ladies and gentlemen, which is Emerging Brand in Bullion Realty and Hospitality. With a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, join me in welcoming Aspect Global Ventures Private Limited. Let's have Aksha Kamboj, the Executive Chairperson, kindly join us on stage, please. Vinayak Harihar Huddar, Director, Media of Entertainment, in fact, is joining us to receive this award on behalf of the chairperson. Aspect Global Ventures, established in 1956 by late Shri Banviral Kamboj, a distinguished Indian conglomerate rooted in tradition and driven by innovation. Mighty congratulations once again. Our next category of the evening, ladies and gentlemen, is Visionary Founder Award 2025. And ladies and gentlemen, this award goes to N. Nagabhushna Reddy, Founder, CEO and MD at the NBR Group. Let's give it up for Sir as we welcome him on stage, please. Mr. Murli Padmanabhan, the VP Operations NBR Group, in fact, is joining us on Sir's behalf. The NBR Group was established in 1998 under the leadership of Mr. Reddy, Founder, CEO and Managing Director. NBR Group began as a humble group and over time has grown its roots across the country. Congratulations once again. Ladies and gentlemen, to our next category of the evening, which is North India's Retail Landmark Award. And ladies and gentlemen, this award goes to Ambience Mall. Let's give it up for Ambience Mall, please, ladies and gentlemen. We, in fact, will have the team representatives who, in fact, will be joining us. Commander IP Singh, VP, in fact, will also be joining us on stage, and Mr. Vijay Ema also will be joining us on stage. Let's give it up for the lovely representatives to join us on stage, please. Ambience Malls stand as iconic lifestyle destinations in Delhi NCR, celebrated for their scale, architectural finish, and a thoughtfully curated blend of retail, dining, and entertainment. Mighty congratulations to Team Ambience, please. Ladies and gentlemen, moving on to our next award and next category, which is Workplace Culture Champion Award. And ladies and gentlemen, this award goes to Farzana Adinwala of Leo India. Is the Senior Vice President, Head Talent and Culture. Let's have a huge round of applause as we welcome him on stage, please. Okay, we'll ensure this reaches the lovely team and the representatives, but mighty congratulations to them once again. Ladies and gentlemen, moving on to our next award of this evening, which is People Strategy and Workforce Excellence Award. Ladies and gentlemen, with a huge round of applause announcing the winner, the award goes to Deepthi Rishi, Lead HR Business, Pata India of Software One. Let's have a huge round of applause for Deepthi, please. HR transformation leader with strength in creating high-performance culture through strategic HR practices, deeply rooted in people, process, and technology. Congratulations once again. Ladies and gentlemen, to the next award of this evening, which is for Women Leadership Award. And ladies and gentlemen, this award goes to Paki Dikshit, FRSA Fellow, the Royal Society of Arts, London, United Kingdom. Do we have Paki with us? Let's give it up for her as we welcome her on stage. The RSA, founded in 1754 in London, UK, is one of the world's oldest and most influential communities dedicated to social progress, creativity, and human advancement. With a fellowship that has included remarkable figures such as Benjamin Franklin, Charles Dickens, and a lot more. Congratulations, ma'am, once again. Moving on to our next award of this evening, ladies and gentlemen, which is Digital Financial Champion of the Year. Ladies and gentlemen, the award goes to 197 Communications Limited, Paytm. Let's give it up for the team as we welcome them on stage, please, with a huge round of applause. Paytm today, ladies and gentlemen, is India's leading mobile payments and financial services distribution company. Pioneer of the mobile QR payments revolution in India, Paytm continues to build technologies that help small businesses with payments and commerce. Congratulations to the entire team once again. Keeping the momentum going, ladies and gentlemen, to our next award of this evening, which is CHRO of the Year. Ladies and gentlemen, with a huge round of applause, join me in welcoming Pavitra Singh, VP and People Leader, PepsiCo India and South Asia. Let's give it up for Pavitra as we welcome her on stage, please. Pavitra currently heads HR for PepsiCo India. She's been with PepsiCo since 2006 with almost 20 plus years of overall experience, including large teams across geographies. She's held leadership positions in India and other markets. Congratulations once again. Ladies and gentlemen, to our next award of this evening, which is for Most Promising Clean Energy Company of the Year. Ladies and gentlemen, with a huge round of applause announcing the winner, True Oriana Power Limited. Let's give it up for Rupal Gupta, Anirudh Saraswat, Parveen Jangra, the founder, managing director, chief executive officer, and other representatives to also kindly join us on stage, please. True Oriana Power Limited, established in 2013 as one of India's fastest growing clean energy companies. A fully integrated renewable energy platform, Oriana delivers comprehensive end-to-end solutions across multiple storage and value chain. To our next category, ladies and gentlemen, which is Best Real Estate Innovation. Ladies and gentlemen, with a huge round of applause, join me in welcoming Earth's Urban Spaces Private Limited. Let's have Praleen Chopra, the Managing Director, to kindly join us on stage, please. Mr. Praleen Chopra is a first-generation South Delhi developer who has successfully delivered over 100 high-quality residential projects across prime neighborhoods. Congratulations once again, ladies and gentlemen, to our next award of the evening, which is Agency of the Year. With a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, announcing the winner, Brand Solutions. Abhishek Singh Rajput, the MD and founder, in fact, will be joining us here as we award them the Agency of the Year. We're all here today because we understand the power of a brand, ladies and gentlemen. In today's digital-first world, a brand needs more than just a logo. It needs a full-service strategy, exactly what we are celebrating today. Congratulations, and moving on. Ladies and gentlemen, our next category is Excellence in Banking as a Platform. With a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, announcing the winner, Ruga Fintech Private Limited. Join me in welcoming KV Arangasamy and Gopal Majumdar, the MD founder and CBO. Do I see the representatives joining us? Yes, we see them. Ruga, powering the fintech of Bharat, stands at the forefront of India's fintech revolution, driving inclusive digital transformation across rural and semi-urban Bharat. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, to our next award, which is CEO of the Year. With a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, join me in welcoming Karthik Daftari, the Managing Director and CEO at High-Tech Radiators Private Limited. Karthik is a visionary leader with over 20 years of experience driving growth in the global transformer industry. A true advocate for customer-centric solutions, excels in navigating diverse cultural and regulatory environments. Can we have the award on stage, please? Congratulations. Moving on to our next award, ladies and gentlemen, which is Best Real Estate Developer of the Year. Ladies and gentlemen, with a huge round of applause, join me in welcoming Ashapurna Buildcon Limited. Let's have a huge round of applause as we welcome the Chairman and Managing Director, Karan Singh, to kindly join us on stage, please. Karan Singh, a transformative leadership, has redefined Rajasthan's real estate landscape. Under his guidance, Ashapurna has become synonymous with architectural excellence. Congratulations to our next award, ladies and gentlemen, which is Innovation in Digital Payments and Banking Infrastructure. With a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, announcing the winner. The winner is Ruga Fintech Private Limited. Let's have KV Arangasamy and Gopal Majumdar, the MD and founder, CBO, to kindly join us on stage, please. Can we have the representatives of Ruga to kindly join us on stage? Okay, we'll ensure that this reaches the very well-deserved winners. But ladies and gentlemen, moving on to our next award, which is for the category AI Innovation in Fraud Risk Management. Ladies and gentlemen, the award goes to Zrika. Let's have a huge round of applause for Zrika, ladies and gentlemen, as we welcome the founder and CEO and the CBO, Mr. Pramod Gangi and Dr. Kopal Vyas, to kindly join us on stage, please. Do I see the representatives of Zrika with us? Okay, we'll ensure this reaches the very well-deserved winners. But ladies and gentlemen, to our last award of the evening, which is for Impact Leader Transforming India's Skincare Market. Ladies and gentlemen, with a huge round of applause, join me in welcoming Shaili Mehrotra, the founder and CEO at Fixterma India Private Limited. Let's give it up for Shaili as we welcome her on stage, please. Established in 2010, Fixterma is a leading dermaceutical brand that specializes in creating a lot of very, very well curated brands and skincare products. And we have one more award, ladies and gentlemen, before we close this evening, which is Innovation in Digital Payments and Banking Infrastructure. Ladies and gentlemen, the award goes to Ruga Fintech Private Limited. Let's have KV Arangasamy and Gopal Majumdar, the MD, founder and CBO, to kindly join us on stage, please. Ruga, powering the fintech of Bharat, stands at the forefront of India's fintech revolution, driving inclusive digital transformation across rural and semi-urban Bharat. I'll request the winners to kindly stay on stage with the presenters, because at this point, I'd also request all our lovely winners to kindly join us on stage. Sir, I'll request you to kindly stay on stage, because at this point, I'm going to request all our lovely winners with their trophies to kindly join us on stage so that we can get one lovely group picture with each one of you. Because with this, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of the Achiever Awards 2025, and here's appreciating, lauding and celebrating each of you as you join us on stage. So requesting all our lovely winners with their shining trophies to kindly join us on stage for a lovely group picture, please.